Listen to this video clip of Superintendent Keith Lewis at the November 22nd school board meeting.
The level 1 training that we require all of our new teachers to take. It has never been disclosed that the teacher was offered 2 alternative texts at the point of which they raised objection to the material. That's quite clear that that book specifically was not needed to have the discussions that were had in our level 1.
So the teacher that Superintendent Keith Lewis is referencing in this video clip is me. When I started to read this book and realized how racist it was towards white people, and that it was saying our country is systemically racist towards people of color, I went and talked to the professional development department, and of course they denied all of it. And a couple of days later, they offered me some other books to read. It's very disturbing to me that Superintendent Keith Lewis would think it's okay, or that I would be okay with the district teaching racist ideology as long as they offered me a different book to read. And as far as him saying that I didn't need the book for discussions in the level 1 class, take a look at this slide. All right, so after reading one of the chapters in this book for the level 1 course, new teachers were required to attend a lesson at the professional development department for Douglas County School District. And we were presented with this slide by the professional development teachers, and we were to fill it out. This box right here was empty. We were asked to put in this section here a major theme from the chapter. And of course, structural racialization or systemic racism was one of the main themes. It was the same chapter where it was taught that the dominant culture, white people have implicit racial bias. And of course, since all the teachers had just read this chapter, and that was pretty much what the chapter was about, those were the main discussions that went on, because after filling all of this out, putting down 2 definitions, writing sentences and questions, we were asked to fill this whole thing out and to put an image. So all the teachers did their own slide. We were then asked to share the slides with each other and to have a discussion. So one of the teachers in my group that shared this slide at this meeting after reading this chapter went on about his white privilege and how he got his first 2 teaching jobs because he was white. And I asked him, did you see the applicants or did you see their resumes? Do you know who you were competing against? And he said no. And I said, then how do you know you got the job? Because of white privilege. And it's because these young people have been indoctrinated with this in college, this garbage, and it needs to stop. Listen to this video clip of Superintendent Keith Lewis.
As I indicated in the October 13th town hall meeting, I felt it was my responsibility as superintendent to talk to all of our level 1 teachers who were in that training. And I did just that immediately after the October 13th town hall meeting. 42 teachers have responded. 37 of those teachers said they had no issue with the methodology or the materials used in the training.
All right, so this right here is the first page of the survey that Superintendent Keith Lewis sent out to all new teachers that were taking this level 1 course last year. And what he failed to mention in the video clip when he was speaking was that he required all new teachers to put their name, as you can see right here on the survey. That was required. And he also didn't say that all these teachers being new to the district were on probation. And I think he required the name on purpose, knowing that in this cancel culture, knowing that many people have been fired for not going along with the critical race theory narrative, the teachers wouldn't speak the truth about how they felt. So I think that was a tactic on his part. And the other thing is, what kind of person sends out a survey to a group of people to determine if the majority of those people think that it's okay to teach racism? I mean, that's pretty sick.